Well, what's going on, everybody out there in YouTube land? It's the 1122 Wingnut Radio out here for Anarchy Television. And I was doing some stuff. All right. I've got leather stuff. All right. Well, I had some stuff stored away and it was starting to mold on me. Like this in my leather jacket right there. It was starting to grow mold on it. So I decided I was going to do a little video on getting rid of mold off your leather and stuff. And I happen to have, this is a pair of leather chaps. You can see got a lot of mold growing on them. And I need to get rid of the mold. I just did my best in my jacket. So you can see that there's no more mold on it. Now, the only thing that I still need to do probably is get some like leather conditioner to help condition the leather and stuff like that. Because what I'm going to use is I've got a mixture of warm water, some like, Dawn dish soap, not really, some of that, light type dish soap and vinegar mixed in all together. All right. And I'm just using this like a microfiber type towel. You can see how dirty it got. Just me doing those two, my best in my jacket. So I suggest using a clean one, but I'm just going to, because I'm in the process of doing it all. I'm just going to go ahead and keep on using the same rag. And try and get these things looking better again, because honestly, I don't have a motorcycle anymore at the moment. I mean, I don't foresee myself getting another one for a while. So I'm thinking about selling these chaps. And when I started looking through all my stuff, I was like, oh shit, these things are starting to mold up, and I can't sell them when they're moldy. So what I'm going to do, let's see, is I'm going to try and get rid of all this mold. And I'll show you guys basically how this stuff is, how it's going to work. Just saw a damn cockroach in there. Now, the warm water and dish soap is definitely going to help with the cleaning part of it. But from what I understand, vinegar will also help with killing the mold. And and I'm just using like white distilled vinegar, and you can see how it's starting to really do it. But like I said, because I'm using water and all this and vinegar and all that stuff, if I really want to keep everything, the leather, in good shape, which I don't really have any leather conditioner at the moment, but that should be something people should consider after you do this process, is putting leather conditioner on it to help keep the leather conditioned. Hence the name leather conditioner. Keeping it soft and keeping it where it won't start breaking down on you. But I thought some of you guys might be interested in this and may have some leather out there that's starting to mold on you. You know, just because it's been sitting in storage or whatever. Like I said, I had a bunch of this stuff still sitting in my old place, and it's not very well ventilated, and it can get moisture in there, and just sitting there, it was starting to mold. So I started pulling all my leather out of that place so it wouldn't continue. And like I said, been meaning to sit down and do this, and I was like, well, shit, maybe I'll do a video, and it might be helpful for some other people out there. I don't know, but like I said, I'm using like a mixture of warm water, kind of like a mild dish soap, kind of like Dawn dish soap, and vinegar. White distilled vinegar is what I'm using. And this seems to work really well for me. And like I said, from what I understand, and I've had good results with it. The vinegar itself, like I said, it kills, or it helps kill the mold spores and all that stuff. So hopefully, I'm not going to store these in the same spot anymore, but it will help prevent the mold coming back. And like I said, the dish soap just kind of helps clean the leather. And and like I said, I don't foresee me having a damn motorcycle anytime soon. So been going around, and the stuff, when it comes down to my bike riding material stuff, like my helmets and these chaps and stuff, that I probably won't wear again for a very long time. Might as well sell them, and they can be, they can get some use out of them by somebody else that needs it. And I'm definitely not going to sell my vest and my leather jacket, though. Those things I want to hold on to for a while, and it doesn't matter. I don't have to have a motorcycle to have that kind of stuff. These chaps, the only reason I have these is because of the cold weather and rain and stuff when I used to ride my bike. And when I sold my bike, I was like, well, shit, I don't need the helmet no more. I don't need these chaps no more. And might as well sell them and let somebody else that needs them use them, because they are still in good shape, in my opinion. These are still good good leather chaps. And there you go. There you go. I'm just going to get around this. All the nooks and crannies and stuff, you know, other than just the surface. Get all the nooks and crannies and stuff. Get them, get all that stuff kind of wiped down. But you can see how it turned back into a nice shiny leather again. All right, you guys. It's the 1122 Wingnut Radio. Back out for Anarchy Television.